Well, um, it was too good to be true. It was too good to be true, man. Shout out Harlem, shout out Quad, shout out 2REAL for Battle Rap, shout out FYTV TV. You know what I'm saying? It was too good to be true. We got to talk about this. Um, Business and battle rap, or just life advice. If you didn't see, man, if you haven't seen, man, shout out to everybody that's pulling up, man. I ain't gonna be here that long. Only reason I'm even talking about this, to be completely honest, is because I was actually watching the live when all of this happened. What's the word? I was actually watching Easy's live for the battle rap content. You know what I'm saying? He was talking about the trenches and New York versus Philly card, getting Midwest judges. He didn't bring my name up. A little disrespectful, but okay, whatever. It's your league, do what you want to do. But all of a sudden, my man Quai get on the channel, and Quai is livid. So, bro, you funny, my dude. You funny, but no, we definitely gonna talk about this because I think there's some life advice in this. There's some good life advice in this. And you know, I'm just about to give you my 2 cents on it, but yeah, let's go.
Let me check niggas' temperatures.
Huh?
Jazz the ass. You just never know. You get on people saying like, I have a bar though, because he kept saying Vicky.
I ain't want to bring up the Gilly. I ain't want to bring up ARAB.
Like, stay on this shit. Like, now let's just say it came out that his story.
Nigga, stop wild strong, nigga. I'm wild strong. We back. I'm trying to figure out what just happened with my screen. It's a little big right now, but no, we back in this thing, man. Shout out. Make sure y'all thumb up the video. Y'all know, y'all see the title, man. 2REAL for battle rap. It look like it's done. It look like it is over. Shout out Piper Boy. It look like it's over. No, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm a little disappointed. I'm a little disappointed in them both to an extent. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like yesterday, first of all, like, I get it. Harlem legend. Let's do this. So the everybody has their own reason. If you don't know, like, so 2REAL for battle rap, Harlem Legend and Quad, they've been this new up and coming battle rap media platform. And honestly, you know what I'm saying? They made a major splash in the first part of 2023. You know what I'm saying? They linked up with Angry Fan, linked up with Drizzy, and you kind of notice them kind of migrating channel to channel, trying to build each other up, build up their channel, which for Angry Fan, obviously, you know what I'm saying, given who he is in the culture, given his importance and his significance and his value in the culture, definitely not something that he has to do. But you know what I'm saying, as being up and coming media myself, being a newer media platform myself, I looked at it from the outside in and was like, that's a dope concept. I thought it was a dope concept. I ain't gonna lie. So, bro, we're gonna keep it a beam, man. I'm gonna keep it a beam. I thought it was a dope concept. I rock with Quai. I rock with Harlem Legend. You know what I'm saying? I've talked to both of them, both personally and collectively. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna shit on either one of them in this. But this is just more so like relationship advice. I feel like there needs to be like some relationship advice in this. So the first thing we got to get to is the mistake. Ultimately, the mistake that brought upon yesterday. And the mistake, you know what I'm saying? I guess there was a private conversation that was going on with Rex and Harlem Legend. You know what I'm saying? Apparently they have grown up together, 30 plus years of friendship, which is important. And that's a big thing. That's a huge thing. To have a relationship with anybody that long for 30 plus years. Like, people don't even know their parents for 30 years. Let's be for real. People don't know their mom and pops for 30 years, and they created them. So for you to have a relationship with anybody, you know what I'm saying, whether it be friendship, business, personal, or otherwise for that amount of time, that's a big deal. And I guess, you know what I'm saying, while, you know what I'm saying, Harlem Legend and T-Rex is having this conversation, which sounds like it was some big money involved. It sounds like it was some big money involved. It do. You know what I'm saying? Harlem brought Quai into the equation, and Quai got to hear some G14 classified information. Now, everybody know when somebody tell you it's G14 classified, that means, hey, what happens in this room stays in this room. If somebody from outside this room asks you about what happens inside this room, you don't know nothing, you don't see nothing. What's the first rule about Fight Club? We don't talk about Fight Club. Remember that. So, unfortunately, you know, things happen, man. And even your best of soldiers will have a bad day or make a bad decision or even make a mistake. And the mistake was made, and you know what I'm saying? Quai might have, well, not even Quai might have. Quai told some information he shouldn't have. He told the G14 classified information, and he shouldn't have. Now, when Rex found out about this, he was highly upset because he knew he only told 2 people. And the one person he could get in contact with, he did get in contact with. And here's the thing, for Harlem Legend, I understand why you're even more mad, because at that point in time, your name is on the line. You put your name up for Quai. You did. You put your name on the line for Quai. I get that. Anybody gets that. Quai gets that. So it got you, you know, it got you looking a certain type of way. T-Rex looking at you kind of side eyes, kind of like, this your man, this is who you brought into the business, this is who you brought into the family. And you know what I'm saying, our first interaction, this is, you know what I'm saying, there's a mistake. Our first interaction, there's a situation that allegedly, you know what I'm saying, that cost thousands of dollars, battle rappers losing opportunities, platforms losing dope interviews. So it was an L all the way around. But when the rubber meets the road, if you Quai, you can do one or two things when you confront him with this information, because T-Rex confronted Quai about it. Harlem Legend said, no, not my man's. He said, ain't no way it was my man's, but it was my man's. So when Quai was approached about the situation, he kept it a beam, man. He didn't lie about it. He didn't run from it. He didn't hide it. He admitted it. He said, yeah, it was me. I made a mistake. I apologize. At the end of the day, that's all you can do, right? So all you can do in relationships is apologize and be better. I'm trying to shrink this screen. I can't. Hold on real quick. I'm about to mute up real quick. All right, we good. All right, we straight. So anyways, if all you can do is apologize, if I apologize to you, you accept the apology, we're supposed to be able to move forward. Do you forgive? Yes. Do you forget? No. But what you can't do, if you did accept my apology, is then bring it up. You know what I'm saying? When it most benefits you. You can't do that. You can't do that. But either way it went, man, they started airing each other out again. I'm sitting there watching the Easy live, getting this information about trenches. You know what I'm saying? Listening to the interview that he had with ARP. So I'm chilling. Quai pull up, going crazy. Harlem pull up, going crazy on each other, just airing each other out. And it's a couple of things that we gotta talk about. When it comes to relationships, and I say this all the time, man, y'all are gonna love this. I am of the belief, I personally am of the belief that your relationship really doesn't truly start into the first time y'all get into it. No matter what that relationship is, whether that be your girl, whether that be your man, depending on, you know what I'm saying, what's going on, whether that be your boss, whether that be your job, whether that be, you know, anybody, your first real fallout, that is when the relationship begins. Because y'all know the beginning. Think about when y'all first started dating y'all girlfriends or boyfriends. You know what I'm saying? Y'all holding hands. Good morning, babe. Good night, babe. I miss you. Flowers, texting on the phone. All that lovey-dovey. You know what I'm saying? Everything peaches and cream. Can't do no wrong. It don't matter when it happened. It could be 3 months, 6 months. I think me and my girl, what was we like? Like we went like 18 months before we had our first fight. I thought this shit was fake. I thought our relationship was fake. I said there's something gotta be wrong. Something had to be wrong for me to go a year and a half and we still ain't got no drama. You ain't got no static. We ain't arguing. We ain't doing nothing. But at the first time of conflict, that is when your relationship really begins. Because that's how you get to see how the other person fights. How dirty will they make this game? Will they keep it? Will they keep the attention on the topic at hand, or will they bring up past grievances? Will they bring up situations that I was supposed to be forgiven for? How dirty are they willing to fight? That's when the relationship really starts for me. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? I see everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up, man. You know what I'm saying? My screen all kind of crazy, right? Oh, we got 24 in the chat. We lit. Make sure y'all thumb up the video. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Thumb up the goddamn video. Y'all fools is tripping. Subscribe to the channel, man. But again, for me, your relationship does not start until the first time y'all get into an argument. First time y'all have a falling out. Perfect example. We're gonna talk a little bit more about what was talked about when they were, you know what I'm saying, going back and forth. A couple of things that I found out about them. They have never met. They have never met in person. They have never shook each other's hands. You've never looked at me in my eye, man to man. Like I don't realize. Do y'all really understand like how like my size in real life? Because you know what I'm saying? When I was at Summer Madness 12 with Showtime and Deadass, they thought I was a security guard. So you know what I'm saying? Like I sit down, I'm only, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if TV makes you look taller or shorter, but I'm 6 feet 190. I am. I'm 6 feet 190. Every bit of it. So, but you gotta see that though. You gotta see that in person. You gotta understand me in person. You gotta feel my energy in person. Going into business with someone you've never shook hands with, to me, is wild. I'm not going to hold you. That is wild. But it's also like getting in a relationship with somebody because you really don't know them. You really don't know them until you get into that first argument, until you had that first falling out. Now, Quad is alleging that Harlem told him that he was given an ultimatum by T-Rex. Basically, it's him or it's me. That's what Quad is saying. Harlem Legend saying, I ain't even bring it to that because it's going to be T-Rex. It ain't you. I'm kicking you out the whip. The 2REAL for Battle Rap whip Quad has been kicked out, allegedly. That's what they saying. 2REAL for Battle Rap is done. That's what they saying. So I know y'all probably thinking, well, Temp, you got your own co-host. Do you know what Deadass and I how long we actually knew each other before he actually became my co-host? Do you know like the vetting process? So let me tell y'all real quick. Let me tell y'all the story real quick. So how Deadass ended up even becoming my co-host. I met Deadass the very first time I went outside. So maxed out. We're talking Hitman Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? VIP, you know what I'm saying? Doing that, bottles, all that. Met Deadass talk there. You know what I'm saying? I knew him from the TikToks. I knew him from, you know what I'm saying, just being around battle rap media and stuff. That was my first time, again, meeting him in person. Follow up, the next day, we at Bullpen. Met him again at Bullpen. So this 2 times in 2 days I done met this dude. And we talking, we exchange numbers, we battle rap media, we up and coming, whatever. We really stay in contact. Pretty much, I want to say 3-4 times a week. We might even talk like, because we talking about battle rap and it's different. Before, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have a lot of people to talk to about battle rap. So he was the only person I really, you know what I'm saying, had their number besides Showtime. So I'm talking to him consistently, and then find out he got a relationship with Showtime. So then we started all talking together. We started a group chat together. And you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling the situation out because at the end of the day, I don't know none of them. They'll tell you, I don't trust none of y'all. I can't trust none of y'all. I gotta spend time with y'all. I gotta spend time with you before I call you my friend. I gotta spend time with you before I call you my business partner. It don't mean I can't, you know what I'm saying, have conversation with you, but I gotta get to know you. So it was about a year of that. Fast forward, Summer Madness 11, Houston. Summer Madness 11, Houston. I'm there. I'm traveling by myself now. Usually I travel with a team. I ain't gonna lie. Usually I travel with a team when I go out of town to battle rap events. You know what I'm saying? Everybody temp check down. You'll see us. You definitely see us. But this time I didn't travel with a team. I was solo dolo for Summer Madness 11. And I had all my camera equipment, but I got the hotel. I got in that Saturday morning. My hotel was probably like a half a mile, 3/4 of a mile away from the venue. So I'm like, all right, cool. I got to walk there. In the daytime, it's cool. In the daytime, downtown Houston is cool. At night, though, the homeless population, crazy. And I'm walking around with camera equipment, all of that. Now, on my way to the venue before Summer Madness 11 even starts, you know what I'm saying? Me and Deadass already talked about linking up down there, found out our hotels was right next door to each other. This is a real story. So anyways, Summer Madness, you know what I'm saying? The event comes and goes. I'm outside getting interviews. Deadass, he doesn't do interviews. So him and his girl, they leave, right? They leave, they gone. And he doing interviews. Do you know that he can't, while I'm doing interviews, do you know that he dropped his girl off at the hotel, came back just to walk with me? Just to walk with me, make sure I was good. He knew I was good, but just because he knew I had all that camera equipment. You know what I'm saying? Lights. I had a real camera out there, like getting nice HDMI footage, like great footage. He did that. You got to show yourself worthy. We gotta put in that time. And even before I even asked him, I talked to Showtime. We had like intentional conversations for about 2 months before I even thought to bring Deadass on. And then even when I brought him on, I was like, I said, let's try it out. Let's try it out. Because I need some energy. I need an energy guy. I said I need some energy. And so he did a couple shows with me. And so after the couple shows, we meshed together. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, that's cool. I say, you want to do this? You think you can rock full time? For sure. But then we had our first falling out. And I ain't gonna tell you what it was about, but it was a big fight. It was a big fight. It was a big ass argument. Like we was on the phone arguing with Showtime. Girl, you know what I'm saying? Girls is all in the background trying to figure out what's going on. We was at each other for sure. Hold on. We good. You know what I'm saying? I had to check that. The alarm went off real quick. We don't play them type games. But anyways, no, the vetting process, man. I really spent time with Deadass. It was like a 2-year thing. It was a 2-year thing before we even became a partnership. And I say all that to say that you really got to get to know people before you invest into them. I think, you know what I'm saying, that partnership, I think it was great. I think 2REAL for Battle Rap was dope. I thought it had great content. But I also could see where the creative, you can sometimes have too many cooks in the kitchen. And in battle rap, you got strong personalities in battle rap. And so I guess I wish it wouldn't have been so public. Do teams break up all the time? Yes. Are me and Deadass probably gonna break up at one point in time? Yes. You know what I'm saying? I tell everybody every day, man, like I do other things. They know I do so much in my regular life. I could leave battle rap in a moment's notice and be perfectly fine. I could wake up one day and say I'm done with this and be perfectly fine because I've already accomplished my goal. So, you know what I'm saying? Tandems break up all the time. Shaq, Kobe, Scotty, Mike, peanut butter and jelly. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is something will eventually separate us all from each other. Something will, you know what I'm saying? Death will separate us from our relationships. But it's how you treat each other. You know what I'm saying? It's about how you treat each other and how you fight. Again, your relationship, for me, relationships do not start until the first time we in an argument with each other. I want to see how you gonna fight. Because me, I'm gonna keep it on the topic. I'm not gonna bring up no past shit. I'm not gonna bring up, you know what I'm saying, some things I've been hiding, some things I looked away. No, we gonna stay on this topic. And we gonna get into that. But 2REAL for battle rap, man. It was here. It was like a tidal wave. It was here, it was gone, and now they're gonna keep moving forward. So I guess Harlem Legend gonna take 2REAL for battle rap, and then Quiet is FYTV TV. So I guess that's where they're gonna go with it, man. Quiet messed up the bag and got kicked out the whip. Harlem ain't wrong. Again, what did I say yesterday? It's the same thing with Miss Hustle. Again, Lady Luck, you say something, I cannot condemn you for your reactions. Again, Harlem Legend said Quiet cost them the bag, cost T-Rex the bag, cost Battle Rollers the bag. Quiet admitted he made a mistake. I can't condemn Harlem Legend if he says, you know what I'm saying, we not rocking with you no more. I can't condemn him for that. What's up, Bumpy? K-Shine Lawyer Soul, bruh. Let's see. Black Sean Royal makes sense. Prince Ali, Frankie in the building. Jenny, like and subscribe. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? LP, CJ, everybody adore LP, Joey, you know what I'm saying? The commission. Harlem Legend showed up at your door. Hey, man, it's crazy. Peanut butter. Is this episode on YouTube? Yeah, man. So yes, it is. It is on YouTube. It is on YouTube, and it's on you know, OTFMZ got OTFMZ got the fight. You know, OTFMZ got the whole. They got the highlights. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to put it on there because it's just nasty. I mean, Harlem Legend, you calling him a rat and everything else. Like, Jesus Christ, man. The man made a mistake and he said he was sorry. What more can you do? You correct the behavior and make sure it don't happen again. But damn, he gotta be all that. You made it. He gotta have whiskers. He gotta be Chuck E. Cheese. Tough. That's how you fighting, Harlem Legend? But I get it though. That's a 30-year relationship. You know what I'm saying? I got a best friend that I've literally known since I was like 4 months old. Like our mothers were line sisters in that sorority together. Like that's how they're best friends. So yes, I have relationships like that. I value those relationships. But that doesn't mean when someone comes in and makes a mistake that I'm willing to throw away what I currently have for what I still have. And if it's a 30-year relationship, you would think I built up a little, I ain't gonna lie, you would think you would build up a little bit more equity that a mistake can be happening, you can be able to move on. Now, Harlem Legend said, hey, I can't let you make that insane mistake. You know what I'm saying? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I mean, that's how Harlem Legend carrying it, and that's how they're gonna move forward. It was multiple things. It was and then so with Angry Fan, I guess Angry Fan's complaint on Quad was the fact that when they do interviews, if you've watched 2REAL for battle rap, Quad, you know what I'm saying? Quad definitely has the energy. Quad has the passion. But when you're doing interviews, Quad can't, you know what I'm saying? He can get so animated and so just invested in the conversation that he can overtalk. He can overtalk sometimes the guest on the platform, which, you know what I'm saying, if you on Angry Fan platform, you on my platform, or you on a platform that's doing interviews, you're there to get your message out. You're there to, you know what I'm saying, you have your own agenda that you want to complete. But I also thought Angry Fan said he was working with Kawhi. You know what I'm saying? He understood that every this media thing is new. Everybody not gonna be great at media. Styles C Real Talk Podcast. What's up? How you doing, Queen? Battle rap is unfiltered plus Team Check. Let's work, bro. Hit me. Yeah. I mean, hit me up in my DM. You know what I'm saying? I don't turn no opportunities down, but I don't turn nothing down with my collar. You know what I'm saying? I'll listen to anything. We good. We good. I don't know what. Oh man, listen. This computer acting crazy today. I'm about to get up out of here pretty soon. But again, when it comes to this whole situation, again, Angry Fan was like he didn't like the way Kawhi was conducting himself on the interviews. I know Drizzy said Drizzy said he really didn't have a problem with Kawhi. It was just I know the way that Drizzy has his platform and Angry Fan and Harlem Legend have been running a platform. They have everybody in the culture speak, whether you are battle rap media, you know what I'm saying? You can just be a supporter of the culture. And it sounds like Kawhi wasn't really invested into that. You know what I'm saying? Again, could be too many cooks in the kitchen. Could be too many cooks in the kitchen, especially when you in battle rap. It's a bunch of alpha personalities. It's a bunch of alpha personalities, and you gotta be willing to listen. And you got to be willing to fall in line when need be. Not saying that Kawhi was supposed to fall in line, but I think one thing I can say about everybody is that nobody was listening. What I can say about everybody is that nobody was listening. Not yesterday. Not yesterday. Yesterday it wasn't that. On Caps Live, when Drizzy was explaining his grievances to Kawhi interrupted him and said, "Drizzy, I don't give a F about you." Man, bro. Hey, yeah, man, I need more likes, man. Run it up. Thank you, Joey. Appreciate you. I need more likes, man. I see y'all rocking out. Shout out to Real for Battle Rap. Shout out Quad. Shout out FYTV TV. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no horse in the fight. But one thing I will say is when it comes to relationships, again, a relationship to me does not begin until the first argument. The first argument, the first fight, because I get to see how many knives you're gonna throw. I get to see if you got ninja stars. You got 5-point stars. You out here shooting me with ninja stars. You shooting me with darts. You shooting me with an AR. What? How low are you willing to take this? Are you bringing up situations that you've forgiven me for in the past? When I said sorry and you said you accepted it, did you really mean that? Or was you just waiting for the next argument so you could bring it right back up again? But I do think getting in the business with someone that you have never seen in person or shook hands with is absolutely insane. No way. I knew Deadass Talk for 2 years. Seen him at multiple events. We saw each other 3 events. We saw each other at 3 events before we decided to start a partnership with this whole battle rap thing. So I don't know, man. It's nasty work. It's nasty work. You said Caps, I think they all decided weeks ago to ice Kawhi out. Yeah, I think so. I see a lot of people rocking with Kawhi, though. I ain't going to lie to you. Kawhi definitely got some support out here. Kawhi got some support. There's more to the story, but hey, y'all drug this out like the easy situation. Y'all will drag this out like the easy. No, I'm not dragging this out like the easy situation because it's not necessarily battle rap. I'm only even talking about this is because it literally played out as I was watching something of battle rap importance. Cap started with the passive aggressive tactics when he would come over to 2REAL for battle rap. And you know what? I think at the end of the day, it's kind of like if there was something going on that we didn't know, it wasn't being taken care of. Maybe they were just trying to ignore it, move past it. Maybe they did have some conversations, but they never truly got over it. And then, you know what I'm saying? You start nitpicking. You start nitpicking at each other. You start nagging at each other. You start complaining. You know what I'm saying? You start once you start looking at somebody's side eye, once you start looking at somebody's side eye in your relationship, it's either time to have a real conversation, stop everything you're doing to fix what's going on, or it's time to end it. I'm never looking. You should never be in business or in bed with somebody you don't trust. That's just a fact. You should never be in business nor in bed with somebody that you do not trust. I think they just gonna move on to their separate lanes. I think they was mad, quiet, help out, easy. You should, again, just never. At the end of the day, I think others influenced Harlem Legends' opinions of quiet early on, and this was the last straw. I mean, no, that's a valid. I think definitely. Again, we don't know the conversation that was going on behind closed doors, but all we can say is while 2REAL for Battle Rap was going, while they was rocking together, man, they definitely had a dynamic team. They definitely were a dynamic team. But again, all good things must come to an end. Some of these things, and you know what I'm saying, with grace, and some of these things end in car accidents. And that just happened to end in a car accident yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully it just stays there. They just agree to go their separate ways. And you know what I'm saying? I think Quiet's gonna be fine. I think he got good energy. I think he got good support from the culture, from a lot of battle rappers, battle rap media. I think Harlem Legend is gonna be fine. Obviously, I'm assuming him and Angry Fan and Drizzy are gonna continue to move forward as they've been moving. I even seen McMail kind of pairing up with them. You know what I'm saying? I'll pop in there for a conversation. But far as like, I can't be in the. This is why too many cooks in the kitchen for me. We good and we established over here. You know what I'm saying? Our supporters, our day ones, they do what they do. We don't worry about the numbers. You know what I'm saying? We show love to everybody and we keep it battle rap over here, most importantly. So with all that being said, again, protect yourself, protect the ones you care about. Shout out Quad, shout out Harlem Legend, man. Shout out my brother Deadass Talk. We will never, ever, we will never shenanigans. Again with the shenanigans. I'm over it. I'm done with it. It's too much. It's too many of these shenanigans going on. Make sure you got thumbs up the video. You know what I'm saying? StreamYard is definitely cutting up this morning. I don't know what's going on. But make sure you got thumb up the video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Y'all already know we keep it real here every day, Monday through Fridays. You know what I'm saying? In the mornings with me, in the mornings with Temp Check. You already know what the deal is. And like I said, man, shout out to everybody in the battle rap community. Let's get back to these battles. We got a lot of battle rap to talk about. We got good cards. OSBL got a card. Av and Payne battling this weekend. Cuban and Tay-Rock battling this weekend. Vixen the Assassin and Jade battling this weekend. We got battles to talk about. We got events coming up. We got the Mecca. We got the Riot. We got Maxed Out 3. We don't got Summer Madness, though. We ain't got Summer Madness, not just yet. Hey, but I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. Make sure y'all thumbs up the video and please subscribe to the channel, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know the motto, man. I ain't just getting started because we've been here. Appreciate y'all as always.